So, I spent nearly 7 years living in Ottawa, Ontario, and as a West Coast girl, I was not prepared for real Canadian winters. I often tell the story of my first winter in Ottawa. I was walking to an event downtown, and between getting out of the bus to the venue, which was maybe a 10-minute walk, if that, was probably less. I was fully bundled in my long coat and tall snow boots, but I had forgotten about that small section of my leg exposed just below and above my knee, between where the boots stopped and the coat started. And the cold December air did not think twice about any sort of protection my jeans may have provided. By the time I got to the venue, my knees were so cold and numb that I had trouble using the stairs. And that wasn't even the coldest day I experienced. But I got a lot better at learning how to deal with it, and sometimes that just meant not going outside. But over my years there, winter did get easier. That does not mean easy, but slightly more manageable for my temperate BC sensibilities. The only thing I never really got used to is the terrifying phenomenon called freezing rain, which is what I chose to try and draw. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this lovely meteorological event, this is when the surface temperature of the ground is colder than the sky. So precipitation will start as rain or as snow and become rain due to a pocket of warm air up in the clouds. As it falls to the ground, the rain becomes super chilled from how cold the air is, and then when it hits the ground, it will freeze on impact, encasing the world below in ice. I don't know if you've ever had to try and cross the street when the roads and sidewalks have become spontaneous ice rinks, and you're not able to press the crossing button because it has been covered in a thick and movable layer of ice, but it's not fun. And yet, as much as I may have dreaded the forecast of freezing rain, there is a calmness that comes after the storm if you can take a moment to look around. You step outside and the air is crisp and clean and the whole world sparkles when the sun hits it in the early morning. The way it shines is so unique to freezing rain, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I've had too many big falls and lost too many good mugs of coffee as a result, thanks to freezing rain, for me to actually like it. But I will happily take a moment to appreciate the beauty of it before I have to brace myself for the inconvenience of dealing with it.